The Autumn Joi Live Show is sponsored by Everything Legendary, where plant-based is oh so good. For more information, visit our website at golegendary.com and follow us on social media. Sobe Restaurant and Lounge is a proud sponsor of the Autumn Joi Live Show. Sobe, surpassing the ordinary in Prince George's County, with superior service and a distinguished and inspired menu.
This program is sponsored by DJ Superman Enterprises, DMV's finest video DJ.
It's the Autumn Joi Live Show. Autumn Joi Live. It's the Autumn Joi Live Show. Autumn Joi Live. It's the Autumn Joi Live Show. Autumn Joi Live. It's the Autumn Joi Live Show. Autumn Joi Live. What's your favorite TV show? Autumn Joi Live. What's your favorite TV show? Autumn Joi Live.
Hello. Oh, it feels so good to be back. But before I tell y'all what I have been into, DJ Superman, welcome back to the show, my friend.
Hey, thanks for having me back. I appreciate it. How was your trip?
It was amazing. You're stuck with me, by the way, so don't think you're ever going anywhere. You're like a part of the show.
I'm part of this journey. Let's go.
All right, let's kick things off. So I got to tell you exactly what I've been into these last couple of weeks. Man, y'all, I got some much needed R&R in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. That was my first time there. Absolutely fell in love. We got the opportunity to celebrate the nuptials of our beautiful friends, Kelvin and Natasha. I swam with sharks, partied the night away, and I got to drive the boat, y'all. No, literally. It was so much fun. I was also a featured commentator on my girl Simone Sanders' show on MSNBC. Thank you, Simone, for having me. Now, this event is near and dear to my heart, okay? It's called Radio Run. It is a conference that your girl is putting on, all right? Now, you're probably wondering, what in the world is Radio Run? Well, it's a comprehensive curriculum developed by me with over 20 years of experience in fields like radio, television, and film. I'm giving others the blueprint on how to successfully break into one of the most sought-after industries in the world by simply using my PREP method. Now, PREP is an acronym that stands for passion, realization, effort, planning, and preparation, all right? It's going down June 3rd at the Bowie Center for Performing Arts, and once you apply those easy 5 steps, you will begin to see that your dreams can come true. So come and join us. All right, Live Squad, stay close because coming up is the Hollywood Crunch, and we're gonna have some hashtag Black Girl Magic in the house. Don't go anywhere. It's the Autumn Joi Live Show.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer. With your help, we can end breast cancer. We are all stronger together.
All right, welcome back. It's time for that Hollywood Crunch. Uh-oh is exactly right, DJ Superman. This situation with Jamie Foxx, I have no idea what to believe. Yeah, it's insane. So let's get into it. Jamie Foxx is returning to TV alongside his daughter, Corinne Foxx. Now, Corinne announced Monday that the father-daughter duo will host a new musical game show called We Are Family. Now, the series is expected to debut in 2024. Now, We Are Family is a music guessing game that will feature one celebrity every episode alongside a non-famous relative. But here's the twist. The featured star will be hidden until their identity can be guessed. Now, similar to The Masked Singer, clues will be given to help identify each celebrity. Now, for correctly guessing the star, there's up to $100,000 on the line. That's a lot of money. Now, that's going towards this in-studio audience. Now, their job is to sniff out the celeb based on the clues. Now, though Jamie's exact medical condition has not been revealed, Corinne acknowledged that a medical complication had taken place back in mid-April. Now, an update from the family, they said that they are sad to see how the media runs wild. Corinne also says that her dad has been out of the hospital for weeks recuperating and was playing pickleball. I'm just saying, DJ Superman, in the age of social media, we would have seen a picture or something, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'll keep y'all posted. Now, get into this one. Martha Stewart, y'all, she is proving that age ain't nothing but a number because this 81-year-old entrepreneur, get into this, DJ Superman, she is gracing the cover of Sports Illustrated.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Y'all, and this is gonna make her the oldest model to ever get that honor. Now, Sports Illustrated revealed this special cover on Monday, showing the best-selling author and TV personality wearing a white one-piece halter bathing suit in the Dominican Republic. I think I saw her while I was there on the beach.
That would have been very fortunate.
I think I did. I seen her. Now, Stewart explained her decision to pose for the famous mag, saying, quote, "When I heard that I was going to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated, I thought, that's pretty good. I'm going to be the oldest person, I think, ever on the cover of Sports Illustrated." She says, "I don't think about age very much, but I thought that this was kind of historic." Stewart, who turns 82 in August, added she wanted to do the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue to prove you can look and feel good at any age.
That should boost the confidence for all women.
You know what? I think I can do Sports Illustrated. What
Absolutely.
I'm going to go out for it. All right, don't go away. Coming up next, we've got your local love right here on the Autumn Joi Live Show.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
Welcome back to the Autumn Joi Live Show with DJ Superman in the building.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So, DJ Superman, you enjoying the show?
Absolutely, man. I love being a part of this journey with you. Great staff, amazing guests. I love it.
Yeah, I feel like an official talk show now that I have a DJ on set.
There
like,
you go.
what? We done made it, DJ Superman.
Cherry on top.
It's lit. Now, speaking of it being lit, let's get into our local love segment. I am super excited about this next guest, y'all. She is an entrepreneur, actress, playwright, producer, casting director, and best-selling international author. Please welcome to the show, Dana Hicks Hungerford. Come on out, Dana. Are we wearing blue blazers on? Look at us.
Hi, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Listen, your resume is impressive. I had to have you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We're going to get into these bags. I've been eyeballing this blue one here. We're going to talk about that in a second. But I wanted to talk about, there's a play that's going on in D.C. called The Giz. The Giz, girl. Yep. I was about to call it the wrong thing. The Giz, and you're a part of that process.
Well, I was in the first Giz at the MGM. They just had DC Black Broadway just premiered the Giz again at the Lincoln Theater. That was weekend before last.
Yeah.
That was the weekend before last, but I was not a part of that one.
Okay.
But I was a part of the original Giz at the MGM.
Okay, well, that's a huge platform to be on at the MGM.
It was a blessing.
Talk about that, though.
It was a blessing just to be a part of something so big and just to be working with a group of phenomenal directors, producers, actors. It was just an amazing time, and it was actually like the biggest stage that I've ever been on. And I would have never, if you would have asked me years ago, would I be on the stage of the MGM, I would say no, how?
Yeah.
But it was a true blessing. It was an experience that I will never forget. It was an amazing experience, and it was an awesome play then and now too.
Yeah, and I know how, girl. The Lord, can we get an amen?
Yes, amen.
Come on, Jesus.
It was awesome.
Yeah, and you also made history. You were the first female playwright. Am I correct on that?
Yes, under the residency of DC Black Broadway at Bethesda Blues and Jazz Supper Club.
Let's not downplay that. I mean, hello, that's huge. You know, because there's not a lot of, obviously not a lot of female playwrights. Right. Why do you think that is?
Well, Dr. Lavelle Long told me himself. He said, the reason why I opened up the door for you was because I knew you could do it.
Yeah.
He loved my script, and he knew that I would put my all into it. He wouldn't have to hold my hand and walk me through the process. He said, I knew if I opened the door for you, you would go. And that's what I did. I was determined to make myself proud and to show him that I could stand up to what he expected me to do, and we had a phenomenal, it was my debut weekend. Yeah. We had 2 shows. It was May 14th and 15th, 2022, and we ended up having 2 sold-out shows, so it was a true blessing.
Yeah.
It was a true blessing.
A playwright, is that similar, and forgive my ignorance, but is that similar to writing like a script for a movie, or what would be like the difference?
Playwright is for theater.
Oh, okay, there we
Yeah,
go. Listen.
yeah, that's for theater. It's okay.
Period.
Yeah,
That's all. That's the biggest difference.
Yeah.
So when you're writing, where do you typically get these ideas from? Do they just kind of come to you? Do
If
you
I
see
can
them
be
in a vision?
transparent, I wrote that script with no direction,
Ah.
no purpose. I just wrote it, and I had a friend that was visiting me from LA. He actually looked at the script. It was sitting on my counter, and he started reading it, and I said, okay, it's time to go. And he said, let me finish reading it. And he said, I'm going to introduce you to someone when I get back to LA and set up a meeting. He set up a meeting, and this huge organization wanted to buy my script from me. That was 12 years ago. This has been 12 years in the making, and it just came to life in 2022.
Wow.
It's been a journey.
I tell people all the time, it takes sometimes a long time to become an overnight sensation.
It's been a journey, and
Yeah.
it's been plenty of roadblocks. You wouldn't believe the stories that I've gone through to bring it to where I am today.
Yeah.
But I just feel like my roadblocks, it was part of my testimony. My roadblocks were part of my journey, and God helped me present my play at the correct time, and look what he did.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't happen on your time. It happens on his
God's
time.
time,
Girl, we're going to keep
exactly.
going to church today on this episode.
Exactly. I agree.
Now, you mentioned, before about being sold out. You have your own stage play, A Woman's Love. Talk about that.
So a woman's love, I wrote A Woman's Love because I had so many different things going on around me. I was seeing so many people go through different things in their lives, and I actually just put it on paper. And once I put it on paper, I said, you know what? Since I have the opportunity, let me bring it to life. And I planned on bringing it to life, and COVID stepped in when we were in our third rehearsal and shut it down again. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, it's going on 11 years, and here it is again. I get shut down again.
Yeah.
COVID shut me down, and then Dr. Lavelle Long called and said, I have this residency. You're going to have your show here at Bethesda Blues and Jazz. And I said, no, I'm not. That's too big. It's my first time. I was nervous.
Yeah.
And then he said, you're going to do 2 shows. And I said, are you crazy? It's my debut weekend. I'm not, you're not, it's too much pressure on me. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
And my husband said, you're going to do it. And then I
Yeah.
said, you know what? This has been 12 years in the making. I can do it. I put my all into it with my team, the cast and everybody, and we did it.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did it. We're just getting started. We're going on tour September 2nd
Yeah.
in Charlotte, so I'm excited.
Oh, I can't wait. Now, we got to get into these handbags because I want that blue one. I want the black one. I've already got 3 outfits picked out. But this is called the official bag ladies,
Official
correct?
bag ladies,
Yeah, talk about it. I mean, these are beautiful.
So thank you. So I came up with that because I was seeing different people paint on bags, and I thought that was so creative. And for months I said, what type of positivity can I paint on a bag?
Right.
And it took me months. I was sleeping on it, waking up. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I said, you make the bag. You make the bag does not make you. You make the bag also means money. Like you make that bag, you make your money.
Better come on now.
And I just felt like so many women feel like in order for you to feel like you make the bag, you have to spend thousands of dollars on a purse, but you don't.
Yeah.
You make the bag. So I came up with that, and then I thought to myself, okay, well, you have the concept, but you're not an artist. So I reached out to my girlfriend, April, who is a phenomenal artist, asked her, did she want to partner up with me? And she said yes, and we've been in business a little over a year now.
Oh, wow. Well, that's amazing.
Little
So where
over
can
here.
my audience, if they want to support, purchase a bag, where can they find
Arts
these
to
bags?
Nation at the National Harbor, 162 Waterfront Drive.
Okay.
At the National Harbor, and it's right next to the AC Hotel.
Oh, I
Right
know
next to the
exactly where
AC
you are.
Hotel. It's Arts to Nation.
Okay. Well, I'm coming to see you.
Thank you.
And keep that blue bag just for me.
That's our first bag. That's called our classic bag. That's our very first bag.
I love that. Well, Dana Hicks Hungerford, thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Thank
Shout out your
you.
social media really quickly. Where
My
can we
social
find
media
you?
is only Dana Dane. Dane is spelled D-A-Y-N-E. And on Facebook, I'm Dana Dane.
Awesome. All right, Live Squad, make sure y'all support my good sis.
right,
Go down to the harbor and see her.
Thank you.
Of course. Okay, don't go away, all right?
Jason, let's go see your room.
All right, welcome back. DJ Superman, are you ready for this segment? Because we're getting ready to see some top tier fashion.
Absolutely. I'm big on fashion. I love clothes, so I'm looking forward to this just as much as you are.
All right, well, let's get into it. Joining me now from season 2 of Netflix hit show, Next in Fashion, and chief style architect for Hoodlum Luxe streetwear brand, DC's own Deontre Hancock. Come on out, Deontre. I'm fangirling right now. I love you.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Welcome to my set, my friend. Go ahead and have a seat.
It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you're probably in the middle of jet setting somewhere. You're in high demand, but I do appreciate you,
Thank you.
Being here with me. So let's just start here. I am a huge fan of the show on Netflix. I binged watched it for, I think I watched it in like 2 days. My boyfriend was so annoyed. He was like, you're watching this again? I said, Deontre is my favorite. But talk about that process, because for someone to get on to reality television, it's not that easy.
Yeah, it's definitely not that easy. I think for me it was definitely like just a 360 in my world, where it's like I kind of like was thrown into it, and we went straight into filming, and it was just like it was next level. And I was like, I feel like I prepared myself for this whole entire process of being a designer since 2010. And it's like I was just ready to dive in and just create, honestly.
Yeah, and I know on the show you talked about your family a lot.
Yes.
And how they were like a huge motivating force within your fashion growth, if you will. So talk about that. Talk about, why it's so important for you, why fashion is so important.
Fashion for me was really important. Watching my dad and mom get dressed every Sunday for church, and seeing them just dress themselves kind of influenced me to style myself and wanted me to dress myself at a young age. So. Just growing up in Washington, D.C., all the different styles that was here in this mixing pot of an area just kind of influenced me to just take on those trends and put my own spin on it.
Yeah. So why streetwear? You could have gone in any direction.
Yeah. I think for me, streetwear was just something that kind of spoke to me. It just really was like something that kind of got me excited.
Yeah. And I love your style. It's so authentic. I love when I see something that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And I hope I described this correct. I'll say more like oversized, if you will.
Yes.
So why did you decide to do like the oversized kind of look, like the puffer? Am I saying that right?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. I think for me, I like to stand outside the box when I get dressed and when I create things. I feel like I want to just have those items that are eye-catching when you see them. Who made that outfit, or who, where you get that from? I want to have those conversational pieces where I create these things and, people just it's one of a kind.
Mm-hmm. And they definitely are. Now on the show, because we see what we saw obviously really wasn't what was going on, behind the scenes. I did a reality show, so I understand completely about the hurry up and wait. But talk about being on such a huge platform, and were you nervous when you saw some of the other designers? Did you ever question your skill set and think maybe, how am I going to go as far as you did?
So I think walking into it was very nerve-wracking. I'm a shy individual. I'm an introvert, so it was kind of hard opening up to, other people watching me work. I'm normally in my room sewing by myself, so seeing all these cameras and all these other designers who was creating as well, it was really nerve-wracking, but I kind of put that to the side, and I kind of blurred everything out and just went to work and put together all these amazing looks in a fast time pace.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was, I don't know how y'all did it.
It was insane.
It looked insane.
It was insane.
So when you think of your inspiration, I know, we draw inspiration from somewhere, who are some of your favorite designers? Like maybe somebody that you looked up to growing up, or, someone now?
I think now, even when growing up, I think that a lot of things that influenced it was the hip hop culture from the 90s. I kind of paid attention to a lot of those music videos. I watched a lot of music videos growing up. So that kind of influenced me growing up. But I feel like now, a lot of designers that's out today, I would say that influenced me the most would probably be Rick Owens and stuff like that. It's really dramatic and just the proportions of the clothes and things, it's just different, and it's futuristic to me. And I love futuristic stuff. So.
Yeah, I was going to say your looks they do have a very futuristic kind of a look to them, and I love that forward thinking, if you will. So the state of DC fashion, because they be trying to hate on us. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore, y'all did not do New Balances. We did it first, okay? But when it comes to DC fashion, and the state of it, how do you feel about it?
I think that is ever changing. I think that it's so many different styles here in DC. where people kind of like sleep on us and think that we're not stylish because, you know, they have like the corporate people who wear suits all the time. Yeah. And I think that for us, I feel like we influence a lot of places in the world, and people don't see that a lot of people that are big in the industry come from the DMV area.
Yeah.
So it's like our style here is like it's ever changing. It's definitely very trend setting.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So what advice would you have for any other young designers that are watching someone like a Deontre and saw you on Netflix and, you know, now they aspire to be like you? What advice can you give them starting out?
I would say just be consistent. For me, I started in 2010. And one thing I did was just keep going. No matter how slow the business may be at the time, like you just got to keep educating yourself and keep, you know, just going.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, I'm ready to see some of these fashions. You talked about being futuristic. I watched you on Netflix, so, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a texture person, so I might be feeling everything as it comes out.
I'm the
so
same way.
Me. I'm that person. So let's get some of these models out. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do this. Okay, so let's bring out our first model. Come on out. Ooh. See, now this is the one I saw on Netflix, and I'm gonna touch this coat.
Yeah. This is the denim look with a blue neoprene puffer jacket. It's definitely something next level for the fall, winter this season. And I kind of just created this. I let my imagination just go wild and just make it happen.
Yeah, so again, that takes me back to the puffer comment that I said earlier. And I just love this. I mean, and it seems warm, but I feel like you can also wear it, you know, even if it's a little bit warmer outside, it doesn't get like super heavy, even though, it has that kind of look, but I don't think so.
I love it. It's definitely a breathable material. It works well with like any occasion. I feel like, you know, if you want to just stand out.
Yeah, listen, if I walk down the street with that on, y'all better give me compliments, okay?
Definitely gonna turn heads.
All right. Okay, so let's get into the second look, shall we?
Yes.
All right, come on out. Oh, I love this.
So here you have my signature pants inspired by Kill Bill with my sweater. It's like a two-tone material sweater with a lot of fuzziness and sweatshirt material, and you know, I like oversized proportions, so I did the sleeves like that, and it's just something that I just love to just throw on.
Yeah, so these designs, they just pop in your head.
Yeah, it's a thing where, you know, I just think of it and I just cut and go.
Yeah, because I would have never thought to put fur there. You know, that's the creative mind is amazing.
I like you know, conversational pieces where, you know, spark a conversation. It's like, oh, why did you do that? Type
yeah,
of, you know.
Yeah, and I love how the hands are covered. I'm one of those people that I like to have my hands covered. Sometimes I don't have it now, but I like to have the option every now and then, so I love this. Okay, all right, I love the Kill Bill thing.
Thank you.
This is lit. All right, so let's get into the next model, shall we?
Yes.
All right, come on out.
So here you have a reactive fabric.
This is new.
Yes.
I didn't see this on Netflix, Deontre.
No. This is something from my new collection. It's just a two-piece like material that I found when I was shopping in LA. And I just love it. It's a heavyweight material, it's reactive to light, and it's real structure, and I just love it.
Yeah, you're walking down the street at night, they will see you in the Deontre original, okay?
They definitely will.
Yeah, but I love in the material, like it's so different and unique. I've never felt or seen anything like this.
It's next level. I try to like, you know, experiment with different textiles and just, you know, staying outside the box when it comes to creating like different things.
Yeah, I feel like I can give you a carpet and you make me something lit. I mean, that's just where I am with it now. All right, well, we got one more model, right?
One more model.
All right, come on out. Let's see what we're working with, the grand finale. Woo! Okay, Deontre. Okay, it just keeps getting better and better.
Thank you. So here we have my fur puffer coat with the stacked denim jeans and a rhinestone shirt. And I just wanted to take it into the next level where it's just futuristic and next level streetwear.
Yeah.
You know? So people always think that streetwear is just like the same old silhouettes and things, and I like to take it to the next level to give it a more high fashion touch.
Yeah. So you did say that the previous outfit was from your new collection.
Yes.
So are we working on other pieces for new collection as well?
Yes. So I'm going to premiere a new collection soon for the fall winter season, and it's just going to be next level. I'm working on trying to do 40 looks. Okay, so I know it's a lot, but you know I can pull it off.
Yeah, I know I keep bringing back Netflix, but you did it on Netflix. You can do it in real life too. I love that. Okay, so when you launch the new collection, where can we expect to find it? Where can we support you?
So it'll be on my website at hoodlum.com and also on Instagram at hoodlum, my brand page. and I'll be promoting it like, you know, during when it's time to get cold again, because
Yeah.
I know it's about to be spring, summer, so I definitely want to get that out there on my website and on all social media platforms.
Yeah, okay. So have you gotten approached by any like celebrities or any big name folks?
I can't really say just yet.
Come on, Deontre.
A lot of
We can't
NDAs.
get an exclusive. No, I get it. But yeah, you're getting
so
approached by a lot.
Definitely a lot, and it's a lot of support, you know, just from watching the show and seeing like, you know, the things that I did on there, and just the overall love of them wanting me to win as a person.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, well, we love you here in DC.
Thank you.
I am such a fan of yours. I've been rooting for you. I've been hunting you down since the show ended. Shout out to my guy Harley. He found you for me, so I appreciate you coming on today. And all of your amazing models. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And shout out your social media one more time. Where can my live squad connect with you?
So you can find me on Instagram at Hoodlum with a V, not a U. That's HOODLVM. And yeah.
All right. Well, Deontre, thank you so much for hanging out with us as usual. I wish you nothing but continued success, my friend.
I appreciate it.
Yes. All right, you all, don't go away, because coming up next is your Ask Autumn Joi segment. You're not going to want to miss this. All right, we'll be right back.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right, welcome back. Let's get into this mail. Now, Beverly from Mitchellville says, hey, Autumn Joi, my daughter loves the show and she wants to be a VJ. Hey, girl. But she has nose piercings, tattoos all over her neck, and her tongue is pierced. She's 19, and I don't think she'll be able to get a job because of her appearance. Am I doing the most trying to talk her out of her passion? Do you have any advice for her? Okay, now here is the #1 thing I always tell people when I get this question. Don't try to change your child or change yourself. You would be surprised at who will latch on to exactly who you are as a person. So those piercings, the tattoos, that's exactly who your daughter is. So let her live in her authentic self. But DJ Superman, I gotta know, what are your thoughts on this?
I agree with you. I think you should definitely allow her to stay within herself because, like I say, there will be someone who will embrace her with who she is.
Yeah.
Such as Mr. T back in the 80s with the mohawk.
Yeah.
We loved them, right?
We love Mr. T.
There you go.
Yes. Okay, so hopefully that helped. Let's get to another question. All right, Cassandra from Suitland says, my son and I share everything. He is now 17, and our communication between us is good. He tends to share too much with me, I think, as a parent, but I want to continue to be a safe place for him. How do I place boundaries around our conversations without him shutting down and not wanting to communicate with me about what he has going on in his life? Now, this is a difficult one because I have an 11-year-old son, right? And the one thing I want to make sure he does is communicate and talk to me, especially when it comes to girls and, you know, his little crushes and things like that. So I do think that if you have a child that's overly communicates with you, you know what I'm trying to say, y'all, that's a blessing because there are so many kids that don't speak to their parents and kind of suffer in silence. So I do think that, I mean, how do you set boundaries? You know, like if your kid is telling you everything, if you say, hey, I don't want to know certain things, then that may cause them to pull back, right?
I totally agree. As men, we're kind of taught from birth to hide our emotions. Right. So definitely it's important that she allows him to be that safe place for him to really open up everything that he's feeling and going through. So I think maybe she should just reassess that situation and really take that as a blessing because a lot of times with men, we go through life not saying anything when it comes to our emotions.
Yeah, and just kind of suffer internally, right? That's a very good point, DJ Superman. I didn't look at it from that perspective. Our society teaches our boys not to have any type of emotion.
Absolutely.
So I agree with you on that. Now, before we get out of here, thank you again for being my in-studio DJ. Shout out your social media. What you got going on?
Absolutely. On Facebook, it is DJ Superman, SUPAMAN, space, video DJ. And my Instagram is DJ Superman _video DJ. I have brunch that I have coming up on June the 4th at Grace's Event Center down in Waldorf from 12:30 to 5:30 with a lot of DJs, DMV's top DJs will be there.
Well, I love to eat, so I'll see you there.
Absolutely. I love it.
All right, Live Squad, I am all out of time. But listen, if you have a question for me, you can email me directly at askautumnjoy@gmail.com. And if you want to be part of my live in-studio audience, send an email to Gina at gbart@pgctv.org. I do want to thank my guests for today, Dana Hicks Hungerford and Deontre Hancock. All right, squad, until next time, peace out.
They be intriguing. I love it when she be sitting. She know how to make me laugh. She know how to make me listen. From beginning to the end, I be really tuned in. If I miss a little bit, I tell them rerun it again. It's the Autumn Joi Live Show where everybody's welcome. Still on the radio, but now she got a TV show.